Hi, my name is Amy Leander, and this is my story behind the banners. Well, when I was growing up, I was the only girl with 3 brothers, and every Sunday night my dad would sit us down in the living room, and he taught us a character trait that we were going to focus on as a family for that week. And as a young girl, I think I thought that was sort of a waste of time. I didn't see what the point was or why we needed to spend an hour or two of a perfectly good Sunday night going over character qualities. But it was incredibly important to my dad, and now in hindsight, I'm so glad that it was. And when I was in the 4th grade, we started coming to church in Owasso. My family's from Tulsa, so we would drive up here every Sunday. And I remember the very first Sunday that we came up here and we saw those banners on the side of the highway that the Character Council puts out, and it had the character quality for the month. And my dad was so excited when he saw that, because the curriculum that he had bought for our family was actually the same one that the Character Council uses. And so he loved being able to point that out to us and prove that we weren't the only ones in the world that cared about character. And I remember being surprised because I thought it was something that we just did in our house on Sunday nights. I didn't know anybody else had ever heard of this before. And I think the fact that my dad instilled that in me from such an early age made a huge impact on my life and showed me not only that character education is important, but that when it comes from somebody you love and somebody that you know cares about you, it makes such a deeper impact. And it made such an impact on my life that I wanted to be able to do the same for other people and show them the importance of character education and what a difference your life can have if you live a life of character and integrity. So when I was in college, I wanted to look for a way that I could help instill character education in other people the same way that my dad had in me when I was a girl. And so I started leading a weekly girls group at the Tulsa County Juvenile Detention Facility. So I go in once a week and teach a different character trait. A lot of them are very relevant, like self-control and respect. I remember one girl that was in juvenile detention for beating her grandmother so badly that she was put into the hospital. And we were talking about forgiveness that week, and she got emotional thinking about what she had done to her grandmother and how sorry she was for it. And she sat there and wrote out a letter to send to her grandmother in the hospital, apologizing and telling her that she was sorry that that had happened and that it wasn't the right thing to do. And it's so incredible seeing how character qualities like that can impact other people, and you don't realize just how much of a difference it can make when people actually start living it out. And I have not seen that anywhere more clearly and in such an incredible way than I have in juvenile detention and in the lives of those girls, and seeing how willing they are and how open to making a change and working on character in their own lives. And it has definitely set the bar for living a life of character in mine. Character is so important to me that when I competed for Miss Owasso, it was my platform. The title was Strengthening Character, Empowering America. And so being able to compete in pageants, to win Miss Oil Capital 2016, and then to go on to compete for Miss Oklahoma, all gave me an opportunity to talk about character, not only in front of a panel of judges, but in front of an audience of thousands of people, and to talk about how important not only living a life of character is, but instilling that character in the next generation. So you just never know. There might be people in the community that wonder if just putting a character quality on a banner and putting it by the side of the highway could possibly make a difference in anybody's life. But a lot of times it's the little things that make the biggest impact. And that's something that I've carried with me for the last 15 years of my life, seeing those banners on the side of the highway and how they emphasized character education and the things that my father was trying to instill in me. And it was incredible to see a city sort of backing him up on that. And so no matter what you're doing to instill character in other people or to encourage education, it's never too small, it's never too insignificant. Do it anyway, because you just never know what an impact it's going to make on somebody else's life and then who they're going to go out and impact with theirs.